Today, the topic of our video is the most important questions of exercise 1.5, chapter number 1, matrices. These are for the board exam preparation series for class 9th. Now let's start the video. The first question is finding the multiplicative inverse. Now the matrix is -1, 3, 2 and 0, and we have to find its multiplicative inverse or A inverse. Now the first step is that first we will find the determinant of the matrix. How we will find? We write the matrix in this form 1, 3, 2, 0, and in determinant what we do, we cross multiply the elements with the negative sign. That is 1 is multiplied with 0 minus 3 is multiplied with 2. That is equals to 1 multiplied by 0 minus 3 multiplied by 2. We get 1 into 0 is 0 minus, and 3 times 2 is 6. So our answer is -6, which is not equal to 0. This means that we can further solve the question, and this matrix has its inverse or its inverse exists. Now we come to finding the inverse. The formula for finding the inverse is A inverse is equals to adjoint of A divided by determinant of A. Now here we have to find two things. First is the adjoint of A and the other is the determinant we have calculated, that is -6. So we find adjoint of A. Now how we take the adjoint? We interchange these values, whereas we change the sign of these values. So we get 0 and -1 over here. This -1 will come down, the 0 will come up when we take the adjoint, and sign will be changed for these two numbers, -3 and -2. Hope you have understood how we take the adjoint. Now we will substitute the values of adjoint that we have calculated here and the determinant here. Now we get A inverse is equals to the adjoint of A matrix is now 0, -3, -2 and -1 divided by determinant is -6. This means that we have to divide each element with -6. Now 0 divided by -6, -3 divided by -6, -2 over -6, -1 over -6 is the matrix of A inverse. And if we further solve it, we get 0, 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 6. In this way we have find the multiplicative inverse of matrix A by using the process that first we find the determinant. If the determinant is any number which is not equal to 0, this means that its inverse exists. The formula for inverse is adjoint of the matrix divided by determinant of the matrix. How we find the adjoint? We interchange these values over here and we change the signs of these values. So we get the adjoint, then we substitute in the formula and we get the answer matrix for the A inverse. So hope you have understood this. This verification is also very important and it comes in board exams. So learners, please watch this calculations very carefully. Now what we will do, we have to find the values of A B transpose, which is equals to B transpose into A transpose, and we are given the values of A matrix and B matrix, and we have to verify this property or this law. Now first we will take the left hand side, that is AB whole transpose. This means that first we have to find the matrix that is AB. AB means that we multiply both the matrices. Now we write A matrix 2, 1, 0, -1. We multiply it with the B matrix, that is 1, 3, -2 and 0. Now following the rule of multiplication, what we will do, we will multiply this row with this column values. Like 2 will be multiplied with 1 plus 1 will be multiplied with -2 here. Then 2 will be multiplied with 3 plus 1 with 0. Similarly, the second row, 0 with 1, 0 multiplied by 1 plus minus 1 with minus 2. Then 0 with 3 plus minus 1 with 0. These values in the rows will be multiplied with the values in the column 1 first, then with the column 2, then row 2 will be multiplied with column 1, then column 2. So we get 2 minus 2, 6 plus 0, 2 plus 0, 0 minus 0. The matrix AB is 0, 6, 2, 0. Now we take the transpose. What is transpose? That the values in the row will become the values in the column. 0, 6 will come here, 2, 0 will come here. So AB whole transpose matrix is now 0, 2, 6, 0. This is the calculation for the left hand side. Now we come to the right hand side. Right hand side says B transpose into A transpose. B matrix is 1, 3, minus 2, 0. We take its transpose. The values of row 1 will become the values of column 1, 1, 3, minus 2, 0. Then we take A matrix, 2, 1, 0, minus 1. We take its transpose. 2, 1 will come here, 2, 1, 0, minus 1. Now we multiply both the matrices of transpose, B transpose into A transpose matrix. Now we write B transpose 1 minus 2, 3, 0, then A transpose 2, 0, 1 minus 1, and we do the multiplication that this values in the rows will be multiplied with the values in the column. 1 into 2 plus minus 2 into 1. Then 1 into 0 plus minus 2 into minus 1. Then 3 into 2 plus 0 into minus 1. Then 3 into 0 plus 0 into minus 1. So we get 2 minus 2, 0 plus 2, 6 plus 0, and 0 minus 0. So we get the matrix of B transpose multiplied by A transpose as 0, 2, 6, 0. Now you can see that both the matrices are same. This means AB whole transpose is equals to B transpose A transpose. We have proved it by doing these whole calculations. We have verified this property of transpose. Hope you have understood this. This verification of AB inverse is equals to B inverse A inverse is also very important for board exams preparation. This is on page number 23. Similar question can come in the exams too by giving you different values of the matrices or different names for the matrices, but the method is the same for proving this property. Now let's start. A matrix is 3, 1, minus 1, 0. B matrix is 0, minus 1, 3 and 2. Now first we will find the determinant, and we so that we can see that their inverses exist or not for further calculation. Now first we take the determinant of A. That matrix A will be written in this form: 3, 1, minus 1, 0. We cross multiply with the negative sign, 3 with 0 minus 1 multiplied by minus 1, we get plus 1. 1 is not equal to 0. This means that inverse of A matrix exists. Now we take the determinant of matrix B. 0, minus 1, 3 and 2. We cross multiply 0 into 2 minus 1 into 3. We get plus 3, which is also not equal to 0. This means that first step is completed, that we find the determinant of both the matrices. If they are not equal to 0, this means that we can further solve the question because their inverses exist. Now let's come to the verification. First we take the left hand side, AB minus 1 or inverse of AB matrix. Now for that we have to take AB multiplication matrix. So how we will find it? We write A 3 1 minus 1 0. We write B 0 minus 1 3 2. We multiply them. We multiply the values of rows with the values of column. 3 into 0 plus 1 into 3. Then 3 into minus 1 plus 1 into 2. Similarly, here also minus 1 into 0 plus 0 into 3, then minus 1 into minus 1 plus 0 into 2. We calculated as 0 plus 3, 0, 0, minus 3 plus 2, 1 plus 0, and we get 3, minus 1, 0 and 1. Now AB matrix is 3, minus 1, 0 and 1. Now we take its determinant. 3 will be multiplied with 1, minus 1 will be multiplied with 0. We get 3, which is also not equal to 0, therefore its inverse exists. Now we find the inverse of AB matrix. We know the formula, that is adjoint of AB divided by determinant of AB. This is determinant of AB. Now determinant of AB we have calculated, it is 3. Now we take the adjoint. Adjoint means that we interchange these values, whereas we change the sign of these values. So it will become 1 1 0 3. Now we substitute the values. AB inverse is equals to 1 by 3. 3 is the determinant and this matrix is the adjoint of AB 1 1 0 3. Now we further solve it. We divide the determinant with the inner values 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 0, 3 by 3, and we get 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 0 and 1. This is the matrix of left hand side, that is AB whole inverse. Now let's solve the right hand side, that is B inverse into A inverse. For B inverse, we know the formula, adjoint of B divided by determinant of B. Now adjoint of B is 2 1 minus 3 0, and you know how to take the adjoint, that you change the sign of these values and you interchange these values. So we get the adjoint of B, and we have calculated the determinant of B, that is 3. Now A inverse is adjoint of A over determinant of A. Adjoint of A matrix is now 0 minus 1, 1 and 3, and determinant of A we calculated it is 1. Now we have to multiply both the matrices of inverses that we have calculated. B inverse matrix will be 2 by 3 because this determinant will be divided with all the values inside. 2 by 3, 1 by 3, minus 1 and 0. And A inverse matrix is 0, minus 1, 1 and 3, and no need to write 1 down. Okay. Now what we will do, we will simply multiply it. 2 by 3 multiply by 0 plus 1 by 3 multiply by 1. The values of this row 1 will be multiplied with the values of column 1 with plus sign. Then this will be multiplied with the values of this column. 2 by 3 multiplied by minus 1 plus 1 by 3 multiplied by 3. Now row 2, minus 1 into 0 plus 0 into minus 1, minus 1 into minus 1 plus 0 into 3. So we get 1 by 3 here, minus 2 by 3 plus 1, 0 and 1. We further solve it, we get 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 0 and 1. Now this is the right hand side. And as you know that the left hand side is equals to right hand side, we have calculated the value of AB whole inverse matrix. It is also 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 0, 1, and right hand side we have also calculated, it is also equal to 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 0, 1. This means that left hand side is equal to right hand side. We have verified the property or the law of inverse, that is AB whole inverse is equals to B inverse into A inverse. This is quite lengthy verification, but we have to follow some simple steps, and by using them you can be able to solve any question related to this verification. Any metrics can be given to you in the paper and you can solve them by following these steps. And for that you have to practice a lot. These questions are very important. They do come in the board exams, and I guarantee you that if you practice them, you will get full marks in the exams, or you can get good marks in the paper by when you solve the portion of matrices. So do practice and thank you.